Good afternoon. It is 3:27 p.m. I have another message. Revelations. We in Revelations right now. This message is about the ones that actually were agents, moles placed in my life, who were stealing my wealth. And the only way they can have access to my wealth is if they kept me in a poverty state where I had to juggle, struggling and juggle my passions, my purpose. They wanted me to feel like if I continued to make foolish behaviors, I would never be able to reach my Ace of Cups. As long as I stayed in the energy of the dark energy of negativity, feeling like I being blinded and all these illusions being placed on me, they knew that they would continue to receive my Ace of Pentacles. The goal was to keep the Ace of Cups away from me. They didn't want me in. They wanted me to where I had no strength. Everything I've done or did was for nothing. They wanted me to where I wanted to. They wanted me in the illusion of I wanted to lay down and die. They didn't want me to know I was an empress. They didn't want me to even be able to touch my wealth. Because they knew that they would lose access of everything. Once I woke up and started revealing and start seeing the truth, they knew that they would lose everything. The whole tower will come down. They didn't want me to stand in my in the light. They didn't want me to even see sunny days. They wanted me to be cloaked in darkness. They didn't want me to appreciate waking up and tell God thank you. Oh, God bless you. They wanted me to always look around and see everybody else with something and me have nothing. They wanted me to feel like the only way people want to be around me is if I had something, and nobody wanted to be around me because it seemed like I had nothing. But the only reason why I had nothing was because my something was going to this nothing, so they can make sure they was getting paid for me to live like I had nothing. So they can continue to keep my something. Do anybody understand where I'm going with this? They wanted me to not even know that I am the fortune, I am the will, I am the way, I am the light, I am the strength, I am the heart, the love. And they felt like if they continued the illusions, they would continue to live and prosper, live in prosperity, live what belong, live with the things that belong to me. They were so invested in my struggling. They were so invested in placing me in a state where everything. They say everything that looks so good to you is not good for you. They say all money is not good money, and they was not wrong. A lot of people got paid out of my cup to keep me from even reaching where I'm supposed to reach. They wanted me to feel as though if I gave up and went to the dark side, I will be forfeited. I would not become the empress that I was actually called to be, the empress that I am. They felt like if they destroyed my reputation, this celebration would never transpire. They felt like I would, if I continue to live struggling, because they know I was placed here to love and to give and to shelter. They felt like I would never be able to continue to give. even have nothing, I still give. See, they wanted me to continue to work and not get anything out of it. But they never realized that I will move forward. I will go on that journey and I will walk away and leave all the stress and the struggle behind, because I knew that my worth was so much more. I knew that I was the sun, because all I want is for the sun to shine bright on people. So I knew this was me. I also knew this was me. I also knew I am the strength. I also knew that I was value, you know. And I also knew that everything that I was taught were illusions. They were lies and misconceptions, and they were tools to control and to cause me to look as though I had to continue to suffer and burden myself so that I would lay down, you know, and continue to be stabbed in the back. See, they wanted me to feel as though I had to wear that blindfold. I had to be blind, you know, to be able to walk, to be able to understand that I deserve, you know, to understand that everything that I have done was for greatness, for the world. You know, they didn't expect my cups to overflow and come with flowers. You know, they didn't expect, you know, they felt like, okay, long as we continue to be snakes and keep these cups empty, she'll walk away. But I always stood and I always gave, and what grew out of my cups was flowers, which is love, which takes you have to have the sun, you have to have some light to, and strength, and just courage to continue to live. You know, you cannot give up and give in. You know, they expected me to continue to live in the illusions. They never expected me to get on that horse. They never expected me to walk away and permanently walk away. You know, they thought this was some everlasting stuff. They thought I was supposed to be in poverty forever and ever and ever. You know, so that they can use my Ace of Pentacles and I can live in the Ace of Cups. You know, but poverty, I knew was never me. They wanted me in a poverty mindset. They wanted me crippled. They wanted me cold. And they wanted me with nothing but what was on my back. You know, they wanted me to feel as though this was me, cloaked in black, just knocking things over, just looking around, just head down. They didn't want me to have the strength of a lion, of a Leo. They wanted me to continue to just look at things, continue to just not want anything good out of life, not only for myself but for other people. See, they wanted me to be that. But you know what? The roles have reversed. Not only am I'm getting my Ace of Cups, they're losing their Ace of Pentacles. Okay? This is them. This will be them. Okay? They will have nothing. You know, they're going to have to walk away from everything. And I'm going to make sure of that. You know, what you have done to me, you will receive infinite folds. And I'm going to make sure of that. You know, you chose this. Okay? You chose to steal. You chose that. You chose to be foolish. You know, you chose to steal what was mine. And you chose to come against God in the process. You chose to come against my ancestors, for my money. And my money and the poverty and the difficulties in life. That was how you got paid. What a shame. You ought to be ashamed of yourself. If this message resonates, listen. Because you need to hear the words that God told me to say. Now, all this, these illusions that made me feel like I have no moral, made me feel like I am nothing. You made it look like I was a whore. Like I was a Jezebel, as though I would take off my clothes for anybody and everybody. You made it look like I was nothing but a complete fool. You made it look like as though I will always be this. I will die as this. That's what you had me. You had me to where I was so bound and so blinded that, I was being led astray. You had me like this so that you can put me like that. And continue to have me walking away because you chose this so that you can take my Ace of Pentacles and spend my money so that I would never have this. Oh, what a shame. A lot of people don't even realize I know the truth. I'm using these cards just so I can paint a bigger picture. Put my insights all out there. But I just want to say thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. See, I want to tell everybody the world truth so people know the truth. Help people speak their truth. You don't got to be scared and shy. Because if nobody's doing nothing wrong, you shouldn't even feel any type of concern other than, wow, I can't believe somebody would do that to somebody. That's the only emotion you should ever feel. But if you feel irritated, you feel angry and hostile, you did something wrong. Now you're going to lose this, and you're going to be this. And I'm going to make sure of that. You chose to steal my money. The only reason why you even chose to take me in was because of my will and my fortune. You use my money to fund your family, fund your so-called friends. You bought people's loyalty. You bought people's arrogance. You bought people's ignorance. Good for you. But guess what? It's not going to be good when karma shows up and shows out. Because God is karma. Now, you won't see no tears roll down my face. Because I would never cry for you. Cry for any of y'all. You know why? Because I mourn the loss. You lost me. You didn't, like I said, you didn't deserve Jesus. You don't believe in God. Because what you have done has shown that you don't deserve God. You don't deserve Jesus. You don't even deserve to even kneel before God, to even ask for forgiveness. That book you always thumping? You need to take that book and truly look at it. Look at it. Look at it. Just look. Because everything you've done, all those hypocrites that you choose to be around, and all those lies and, manipulations, you chose to use spell words to cause me to not be able to get pregnant, cause infertility issues, play with my fertility. You use magic to play on my weight. You use it to play on my mental state. You use it to play on my physical, spiritual, and just you use it to go against God just for a little bit of grain. But know this much: you would never have the manna. This manna belongs to me. This right here is my manna, and it belongs to me. Which means I'm going to continue to help the world and make sure I bless those that deserve to be blessed. But know this much. Your karma, the lessons you're going to learn is this. You're going to be out in the cold. You are. You won't understand truly what it feels like to be cold, you know. But God bless you. God bless you because all these trials and tribulations, I thank you. I thank you for everybody that came in contact with me. Whoever slandered my name, I thank you. I thank you so much. Because you have always proved my point that I was always right. I will always be right. You know why? Because I always want the truth. I look for the truth. I love the truth. You know, the truth will set you free, and you will be free indeed. Guess why the illusions were broke? Because all I want was the truth. I don't care about the money. You know, the Wheel of Fortune was supposed to be able to bless the world and provide provisions and sufficiencies for the world. See, I'll be able to walk in any store and take what I need. I don't need any money to buy anything. See, I passed my test in life, so I'll be able to walk in any store and take whatever I want off the shelf. See, what you did with the Ace of Pentacles was you sealed your fate, you know, because you want to play in the devil's den. You know, you're not going to be able to handle those hellhounds when they come. I know Lucifer personally, you know, and he's mocking you. He really is mocking you because you chose to play with God, and Lucifer already knows what happened when you play with God. You know, you chose to be this, you know, willingly, because all for this. And if you would have did is totally different, chose love, true love, you would have been part of this no matter what. And I always told you, I'll take care of family. I always believed in family. I believe in everyone. What made you think that you were excluded from the Wheel of Fortune? But you excluded yourself because you chose to do this to me. You chose to do this to me, and you chose to do this to me. You know, and you chose to do this to me. You chose to go against God.